Tonight, Jared Kushner is interviewed by the Senate Intelligence Committee.
A popular ice cream and candy shop is moving downtown.
And a measles outbreak scares a couple into vaccinating their child.
WTOP 10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News. I'm Jack Geddes.
And I'm Caroline Evans.
President Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, was interviewed by the Senate Intelligence Committee on Thursday as a part of the Russia investigation. According to CNN, the closed-door interview was confirmed by a senator on the Intelligence Committee after Kushner was seen leaving at the conclusion of the interview.
Kushner's interview comes just days after Attorney General William Barr released a summary of the conclusion on Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russia. The letter states members of the Trump campaign did not coordinate with the Russian government in its election interference activities. An aide to Kushner's have not commented regarding his interview.
Now let's take a quick look at the weather with Storm Team 10 meteorologist KAYLA Wheeler.
Thanks, guys. Well, we've been having on and off wet conditions here in Oswego as I've been standing here, and that's because of these passing showers moving through the area. However, it's not too chilly, 53 right now here in Oswego, and as you take a look at the rest of the area, we're seeing temperatures in the high 40s and low 50s. As for the rest of tonight, we'll be seeing these passing scattered rain showers moving through the area and temperatures dropping to a low of 37. Winter is due to rear its cold and snowy head one more time. When will we have that? I'll have that for you in my forecast. Back to you guys.
Thanks, KAYLA. Hollywood actor Daniel Baldwin spoke to students, parents, and faculty at G. Ray Bodley High School in Fulton on Wednesday about Central New York's opioid crisis. Baldwin, who is a resident of Oswego County, addressed opioid addiction and the number of deaths which occur each year in New York as a result of it. Baldwin says there have been more deaths in 1 year from opioid usage than from the entire Vietnam War. Daniel Baldwin is the younger actor of actor Alec Baldwin.
A man is in the hospital this evening after a fight broke out on West 3rd Street at 11 a.m. this morning. According to the Oswego City Police Department, the unidentified 28-year-old victim is recovering in Upstate Medical, Syracuse, recovering from multiple stab wounds. Police believe everyone involved in the fight knew each other and the physical altercations sparked from a verbal tension. The person of interest has been interviewed in the investigation. Anyone with information is asked to call police at 315-342-8210.
Mayor Billy Barlow announced a $25,000 grant for the relocation of Stone's Homemade Candy to the downtown Oswego area. Stone's Candy, currently located at 23 West Seneca Street, has been a staple in the community for more than 50 years. Mayor Barlow says a business like Stone's Candy is exactly what we hope to attract to our core downtown area. I am proud to support Stone's Candy with this funding, offering a helping hand to another long-standing small business in the city of Oswego. Construction of Stone's Candy new location is expected to begin this spring.
Governor Cuomo has approved a bill to establish an independent commission to investigate prosecutor misconduct. This bill has been met with legal challenges by the District Attorney Association of New York, who filed a lawsuit to this bill in October. Cuomo says the bill is still vulnerable to legal attacks on issues of separation of power between executive and judicial branches. This new commission will have 11 members appointed by the governor, state legislator, and New York's chief judge.
Some healthy children in Rockland County are forced to stay home from school. This comes after Rockland County declared a state of emergency as the ongoing measles outbreak reached 153 confirmed cases. The declaration banned all unvaccinated minors from public places, such as churches, stores, and schools. This prompted parents in the county to take their children to get the vaccine yesterday, as 30 children received the shots. The ban lasts for 28 more days.
In Cortland County, 29-year-old Dorian Bond was convicted of second-degree murder and first-degree manslaughter for the death of 2-year-old Cassidy Danes in April of 2018. While in Bond's care, the 2-year-old died from a broken skull after sustaining 50 injuries. Cassie's mother, Crystal Danes, called Bond at the sentencing on Thursday a monster and a coward. Bond is sentenced to 25 years to life in prison.
Coming up later tonight, the winner of the 3rd largest lottery jackpot in U.S. history.
And WOW Air cancels all their flights, leaving passengers stranded.
This is WTOP 10 Nightly News. We'll be right back. Welcome back to WTOP 10 Nightly News. The $768.4 million Powerball jackpot has a winner. A single ticket sold at a speedway in the state of Wisconsin matched all 6 numbers to win the 3rd largest jackpot in U.S. lottery history. The winner has 180 days to come forward to claim the prize. State law does not permit the winner to stay anonymous. The speedway in New Berlin, Wisconsin, where the ticket was sold, will receive $100,000 in incentive money.
The fight to increase teachers' pay continues as legislators work to give them a $1,000 pay raise, but some say that's not enough. 16 WATP's Shalika Powell spoke to state leaders and educators who say teachers deserve more money.
Republican-backed bill passed the Senate.
That $4,000 pay raise would come over a 2-year period. Minority leaders say this bill and the entire budget is being negotiated in secret, and it's a violation of the law.
71-year-old Jo Cameron says she feels no physical pain. Doctors realized Cameron's unusual level of pain insensitivity when she says she felt no discomfort despite severe joint deterioration in her hip. Doctors found her lack of pain sensation stems from a mutation in a gene identified as FAAH, which was studied little prior to Cameron's case. Now scientists can potentially create a new type of painkiller which can be used more effectively by interacting with this specific gene and can help post-operative pain and anxiety.
Icelandic budget carrier WOW Air has ceased operations and canceled its flights, leaving passengers stranded. WOW Air posted a statement to their website Thursday, telling passengers to book new flights on other airlines. Skuli Mogensen, WOW Air's CEO, says negotiations to save the company went on for days, but they were ultimately unable to receive the investment they needed to keep the planes in the air. The WOW Air CEO says more than 1,000 passengers were affected, and many have not received any refunds. A South Carolina student has died 2 days after a fight with another student at elementary school in South Carolina. The student has been identified as Raina Wright. The school, however, has not released more information about the circumstances surrounding her death. Kristen Holmes has this report.
A growing memorial outside of...
The circumstances surrounding the cause of the fight are still unknown.
Venezuela's embattled government has banned Juan Guaido from running for office for 15 years. An appointee of President Nicolas Maduro says there were inconsistencies in Guaido's personal finances, and there were also claims Guaido was accepting gifts from foreign governments. Guaido is recognized as Venezuela's legitimate interim president by 50 countries, including the U.S. This is the first time the Maduro administration has banned an opposing party from running for office.
About 1 billion more people might be exposed to mosquito-borne diseases as temperatures continue to rise with climate change, according to a new study published by the PLO's Neglected Tropical Diseases Journal. As the planet gets warmer, scientists say, diseases like Zika and dengue will continue spreading farther north. The new study found the number of people who will be at risk for these diseases in further months will be increased greatly by 20 to 50, about by half a billion. By 2080, the number of people at risk to these diseases and more will increase to nearly 1 billion more than currently expected.
Every day it seems there are new details and turns coming out of Chicago in the Jussie Smollett case. Did he or did he not actually stage an alleged hate crime on himself? Will the FBI get involved or not? The charges have been dropped by the state's attorney. Camilla Bernal is in Chicago with the latest developments.
Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel.
Meanwhile, the actor's defense team is demanding an apology from the police chief and the mayor for, quote, dragging an innocent man's character through the mud, end quote. Coming up in sports, James Catato.
James, can you give us a quick preview?
Thanks, guys. Well, we got a lot of fun stories for you tonight. The men's and women's lacrosse teams took the Laker turf yesterday, and the Major League Baseball season kicked off in a great way. Find out the details after the break. You're watching WTOP 10 Nightly News. We'll be right back.
So, James, are you more interested in the Sweet 16 or opening day in the MLB?
You know what? Opening day is definitely one of the best days of the year, but the NCAA tournament is definitely, I got to pick Michigan State to win the whole thing. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, I agree. Kayla, do we have any fun things besides cold?
Well, we are due for a fairly warm Saturday, but that does come with rain. So we're going to be getting pretty warm, but then cold again, and then warm into next week.
Sounds good.
All right, well, this is our report for the night. Tune in at 10 for a new episode of Impractical Improv.
Thank you for watching. Have a great night, everyone.